Welcome back to FIFA 18, the journey so far.
What shenanigans Alex is having?
Dino's job is on the line after PSG's
Aww.
disappointing season thus far.
Deja
Pretty sad
vu.
face.
Luckily for him, Alex Muller's magical partnership is demolishing all in their path.
As we see from the desperation of this guy, while the others were, you know, having fun.
So we don't really train that much at all, yet we still beat the team.
Yes.
Give me maximum effort or nothing at all.
Give me maximum effort or nothing at all. What's this music?
Wait, is that Foreside?
It's Crash. It's Crash for Cortex's end credits music, and I think it's in a level as well.
Oh right,
I guess
the end
one of the
credits
sci-fi that
sequence.
ones where you have the exoskeleton.
I can't remember.
No. That's level 5's theme that you're thinking of, Tio.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really remember the end credits of Afro Cortex that much because I've only done that game once, really. Well, okay. I played it a lot as a kid, but I only got through it once.
I actually never managed to get it. I knew about it, but I couldn't manage to find it. I practically skipped to Insanity.
I mean, I'm not usually one to discourage people from playing a game, but...
Well, I already know that if by some miraculous thing I get a functioning PS2 or get to emulate, I should get the best hit, because apparently that it is what had the equivalent of a patch that shortens the loading times. Anyway, who are we up against, Dwibs?
A French team.
Yes, Dwibs, that's very, you know,
I can't remember.
insightful.
We'll find out when it comes up.
Toulouse FC.
That's the
So this music.
But as we've seen for all the other teams, I guess they're going to lose.
Ha ha ha. Funny. There you go,
Oh, gee,
but
what a
you
shot.
managed to score a goal being assisted by Yogurt Man.
Yay!
Who says England and Germany don't get on?
I guess they are accumulated. They are paired by the fact that we don't have sense of humor.
It's funny because the Resident Evil Apocalypse movie has both Thomas Kretschmann, a German actor, and Jared Harris, so you're an English actor in it.
Yeah, again, they're getting along just fine.
It's funny because Kretschmann ends up shooting Jared Harris's character in that movie. Dead.
Guess it's symbolic or something.
And then Jared Harris's character comes back as a zombie and eats Thomas Kretschmann. They really do get along well together.
Well, at least it sounds like he had better treatment there than he got in Age of Ultron.
Wait, Jared Harris was in Age of Ultron?
I was on about Thomas Kretschmann.
Yeah, I think
true,
he's
yeah.
the one playing Battleborn Striker.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, you know, that is sad. He plays a better villain in that than he does in the MCU.
Ooh.
And now you have me imagining a Marvel vs. Capcom game involving Baron von Strucker.
I mean, the comic, if you don't remember, Joe, the comic version has a decent enough amount of powers that can be potentially usable in a fighting game.
True that.
Interesting developments in the world of sports recently. I know this will date the part, but this game's kind of dated anyway, so...
Go on.
My country, England, and Shiroi's country, Wales, are in the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup.
Oh.
They're facing...
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
It seems like the players don't know either.
What?
Did the game glitched?
Well, to be fair, sometimes referees...
Okay, no, let me see.
Okay.
Oh, I guess he hit it with his hands. He hit the ball with his hands.
Really? It didn't look like he was hitting it with
Wait,
his
no,
hands.
it's a penalty, so it then needed to be a foul.
Well, to be
Also,
fair, in real life, those kinds of things
You know,
have been known to give away penalties.
I guess.
No, I know, but it's still a bit weird. Like, I thought that our play would have focused on the action instead of just on that guy doing nothing.
Well, he was the guy who handballed. Ah, yes, Neymar, the player that Paris Saint-Germain loves so much right now.
I smell controversy.
Well, he wanted to transfer away, but didn't get it, and the fans apparently hated him for a while.
Huh, where have I heard that? Certain player wants to make a transfer. Fans don't like that. It's almost like a mirror of this game.
Although, to be fair, that was this season, not the season this game was made.
Well, if we get this part out soon enough, it won't have to be as dated.
We'll see,
By
we'll
the way,
see.
Siri?
Hmm?
Oh, I was checking if you were still there, 'cause,
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, before the foul, Dwibs, you were speaking about the fact that you have your two different representative teams as opposite in the rugby final.
yeah, we've got the
To be
hardest
fair,
one-
our win was admittedly a freebie, so...
because France kind of screwed themselves over.
Wow.
Yeah,
How?
basically the one player who was kicking our ass on behalf of the team got red carded off. So yay.
Wow.
So, in a way, it's kind of like the 2006 World Cup final.
Meanwhile,
Oh, thanks for that, asshole.
meanwhile, we got through by absolutely crushing Australia.
Why am I not surprised?
And but
Who
we've
are
got
you
the-
facing next?
We've got the hardest one. We're facing the world champions, New Zealand.
Good luck.
Have fun with that.
You've got
Wait.
South Africa.
Okay.
And who have we got? Probably no one, because we're probably not involved in that, are we?
You got knocked out of the pool stage.
Oh, wow.
And Jova, I don't feel sorry for you. One of your American players was illegally kicking one of our players' ass.
So, you mean like how you tend to do in this game?
Well, Jova, there is a difference in kicking an ass and chopping some legs. So, to be fair, different kinds of violence.
Yeah.
Depends.
But if I had to guess, if I had to guess, Dwibs, my team instead didn't even bother to be qualified or something.
Oh no, you got through.
How?
You got to the pool stage, you just didn't make it out of there.
Yeah, like again, how my team, Italy's rugby team, is notorious for being one of the worst in the world.
A miracle?
That never happened.
It didn't happen.
Boop. I love how Hunter is not trying anymore. The goalkeeper is just that. It's desperately
Ouch.
sad.
That's one way to break someone's spirit.
I'm pretty sure you did that. You already had a hat trick point for Hunter.
And thus, Alex
Actually,
Hunter
I'm
ruined
curious
the
about-
careers of goalkeepers the world over.
I'm curious about something. Sorry, I don't know if you managed to get it, not in this match, but in general. But what happens if two players of the same team manage to score enough of them to having both of them a hat trick?
The player that got the hat trick the most recently gets the match ball.
Ah, okay.
So that means that if you were the last one, right until the last second, you're screwed out of the ball.
Wow, only positives.
Poor Green Star.
Congratulations, Dwibs, you're growing up.
But Alex scored this many goals last time. How's this any special?
Because
Well,
you improved
because-
in other areas aside from just
Yeah.
scoring.
Oh, hold on. Not even a question.
Yeah, we play for a result out there, first and foremost. When the whole team understands the gaffer and is focused on the job, good things happen.
Many have speculated on your rapport with management.
And it's a British interviewer too, not even a French one.
But there's a mutual respect.
Dang.
They trust us to do our jobs. We know that
They
mean-
follow him everywhere.
Very favorable scenario for
I mean, at
Well,
least
there was an
America got an
American-
American interviewer.
Excusez-moi, Monsieur Hunter, but I just asked where's the next cigarette shop.
Sure. Just let me direct you in the direction of my arse.
I was asking for the cigarette shop, not the cigarette butt.
Unless you want to smoke my cigarette, you best get lost.
I'm sure you said that to all the charming men around there, Alex.
So what's next? More trading?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not a very long part, so. That's
Well, I thought there was maybe like a cutscene or something. I don't. I don't know what's the frequency of them. To be fair, combine that also with the previous, with season one, the pacing in terms of cutscene has not been mechanical. I would say that
It's
you can see
definitely
that
better
in
than the
in a
first
positive
game.
or a negative way, but it catches you off guard in how it's
all right.
paced.
Training time.
It's better than the first game, but it's not perfect.
And the success starts with the hard committed training.
All right then.
Pokemon?
Yeah, specifically the legendary theme from Black and White.
So Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it.
Well, at this point, I was running out of franchises.
Well, there's always Nights into Dreams, Mega Man Star Force, Mega Man
Gentlemen,
Almost
Legends.
there.
Gentlemen, there is one side problem with that theory.
What?
Haven't played it yet.
Well, that's what
You
YouTube is
need
for.
to.
Listen
Anyway,
to the
hold
soundtracks.
on. Oh, look at that. Their friendship is growing stronger.
Not
Just
defensive,
wanted to
but
remind
easy
you
to
that
get.
I'm the player that you picked to be on the team.
Yeah, a bit easy, doesn't it?
Don't let it get to your head, mate. They might figure us out eventually.
Lord knows every time I let any bout of happiness get to my
They will
head,
need
I
to
end
know
up getting
us.
booted out.
They must not know.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll cast my sleeping spell like I do on all the teams. The
Not just that, I love how
defensive-
this is treated. I love how they need to like keep secret the fact that they're working in tandem. It's almost as if they're like a couple or something. Come on, guys.
Paris supporters demanding more of Alex. More? He scored a
Jesus
hat
Christ,
trick last time.
Maybe they mean more in the
What?
sense
Not
that they
just
want to
that,
see
it was
more in
9-0 as a result. Come on, man.
Anyway,
Seems
next
sounds
we're
like-
against
It's stuck.
STAC. That sounds like an acronym for
I
something.
think because again, my French is super rusty, but I
Oh,
think
that
the S
yellow.
is silent for this, so it tuck, maybe? But there's no accent upon the A. Oh, it's Troyer for a city. So maybe Estac is just a proper name.
Is there a Fort Boyard team?
Hans Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, really looking forward to today's game.
I love this intro, super bombastic. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to today's football match. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Yoink.
Give it away now.
Ding.
yeah. No, I love how in the cutscene Hunter is like enter Muller, like, okay, they do not need to catch on what are we doing immediately after.
I probably should have done that. You know, have it, so you know they're gonna figure us out, and then do like next minute.
Alright,
next goal. I
next.
mean, next passage of play.
Oof. Really? Was that the goalkeeper who committed a foul? Well,
No,
it didn't because it didn't got reprimanded.
Okay, so
Hunter!
I did the exact same thing twice, and the keeper somehow didn't catch on.
Fool me
the second
once,
time.
shame on you. Fool me twice, how could you?
Yeah, Alex is like, really? I did the same thing twice, and he didn't catch me the second time.
It's almost kind of like Spaceballs.
Let's take another look at the goal.
And so begins Alex Hunter's ruthless, systematic destruction.
Of France.
Yeah.
Again, his hunger could not be satiated by one country alone.
He has to go to 4.
Again, dude, no, that should be the tagline, not tagline, but the subtitle of the journey. The Journey Season 2. Hunter takes the world.
Yeah, he's gone through 4 countries: England, Wales, the United States, and now France. Oh, 5 actually, Canada.
Oop. Ravioli is scoring the Portoli. I don't know.
So the team.
Ravioli, ravioli, we beat the goalie goalie.
Yes.
It rhymes.
Yes. You know what also has rhymes?
What's the rhyme?
No, your ass with my feet, my foot.
How does that rhyme?
Well, I could show you, but it would take time, so let's move on.
Right, right.
Besides, again, I need to keep the fingers in check for Dwibs because otherwise, he's not a good worker.
Yeah. Then probably someone else would have to record Spiral into the Dragonfly.
Don't forget Sonic Genesis.
Or Crash Purple
Ew,
and
gross.
Spiral Orange.
No, go away.
Siri, you can have those.
Okay, not the latter one though. No.
Wow, you hate the crossover more than you hate Enter the Dragonfly.
It was very bad.
There's the thing,
Sure.
Jova.
Did you have the misfortune of playing Spiral Orange instead of Crash Purple?
I think I did have the Spyro one.
I mean, that's the thing, Jova. They weren't called that round here.
No.
What do they call them?
Spyro Fusion and Crash Fusion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we sort of had
I think the
Fusion in the
subtitles were
subtitle
the same,
too.
though.
Yeah.
No, Spiral Orange is the Cortex Conspiracy, and Crash Purple is like Ripto's Revenge, I think.
I think so. But yeah, basically, I fear for you, Shuri. Basically, the Spyro game was the worst of the two. Let's see, it had less of... Huh?
More, again, I think I mentioned this somewhere else, Dwibs. Technically speaking, much more manageable than the Spyro one. The problem was basically the idea at the base for the crossover. You have these two platformer titans of the past, and you decide for a crossover to have a collection of very, very underwhelming mini games.
Like, at least Mario and Sonic had a big event, the Olympics, crossing them over.
But you can argue tested some platforming capacities, at least here and there.
That too, yeah. See, the Crash Purple, that one had better bosses, better music too. That was, actually more memorable. That's not saying much, mind you. It also had arguably some of the better minigames and, had something of a better sense of platforming in between the minigames. Spyro, sure, that had some of its platforming here and there, but there was something very, very, very off. The controls. The controls suck.
That too.
Like, at least Crash's minigames had...
Honestly, Jova, it kind of makes sense considering Vicarious Vision had done Crash games on the GBA, but...
Quite interview.
Would you say it was the accuracy of your passing or the finishing of your teammates that was the difference?
What about my finish?
Can't put the
not
ball
just
in
about
no one making
one
chances.
person.
To be honest, it doesn't matter who scores or who sets them up, so long as you're winning games.
But as
True.
a striker, is it not your role to score?
Like the gaffer's always telling us, every time we score, we know the assist had to be as good as the goal.
True.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with me today.
So fuck off.
Yeah. I answer the bloody obvious. Oh, fuck off.
But yeah, Jova, compared to that, Vicarious Vision hadn't done the Spyro games on GBA. I don't remember who actually did them, but it wasn't Double B.
Clips, I think it was.
I don't know. So I guess
who would
we
end up
were
doing the
unfamiliar
Legend of
with that
Spyro
territory.
series?
No. The Legend of the Spyro was... The first two were Chrome Studios, the third one was a French developer.
Oh boy,
So anyway,
the Legend of Spyro series. I kind of feel sorry for that series. It tried, but it had a big problem. Hey, let's make Spyro a beat 'em up.
But
And
anyway,
not
yeah,
really
well,
do anything to revamp the idea between the next two sequels.
Anyway, we will continue our demolition of the whole of France in the next part.
See you
Yeah.
then.
See ya.